Esther, welcome to the World Massage Conference. We're very excited about having you here today with us.
Well, thank you, Melanie. I'm very happy to be here, too.
Excellent. So let's start with just, talking about what exactly is infant massage.
Yes, okay. So infant massage is really an art, an ancient tradition that was passed down from generation to generation, usually from mother to daughter. It's a wonderful way to fulfill the basic human need to touch and to be touched. Infant massage is a natural and enjoyable way for parents and their infant to connect physically, emotionally, deepening their bonds. Through nurturing touch, parents communicate their love and respect for their babies. And by receiving this healthy touch, infants feel loved, safe, and calm. So a beautiful relationship is enhanced that strengthens feelings of trust, empathy, and self-esteem for both parent and baby. Although we know it has therapeutic effects, infant massage is very different from professional massage therapy for adults, for example, as it is not a therapy, nor is it a treatment. It is also not a deep, penetrating muscular massage, but rather is comprised of warm, firm, loving strokes that are stimulating and relaxing. It is not based on being exacting with each stroke technique, but rather about adjusting, adapting the touch, the stroke, to be exactly right for each individual baby. It's an integrated part of the daily care of a baby. So infant massage is really done with the baby and not to the baby.
So, when did it all begin? Like, when did parents start first massaging their babies?
Well, this ancient tradition probably existed from the beginning of time. We cannot really trace its origins, but we do know that for thousands of years, infant massage was practiced in many parts of the globe. For generations, the gentle art of infant massage was an integrated part of how mothers cared for their babies. As our modern society developed, this deep knowledge was almost lost. With the many lifestyle changes in the early 20th century, as our world became more industrialized and modern, certain family customs were put aside or forgotten. In the name of progress, babies would be kept in baby carriages rather than being carried close to mother's warm body. Bottle feeding and strict feeding schedules rather than breastfeeding were encouraged. Experts claimed that babies could be spoiled with too much cuddling and handling, and that it was important to refrain from always showing comfort or offering attention when the baby cried. So parents would often follow this trend, even if it felt intuitively uncomfortable for them. In hindsight, we see that as many children were being raised with a more distant parental approach, many problems arose in our modern society. Today, studies and research are helping us to understand that in societies where infants are held, massaged, breastfed, and carried, children, teenagers, and adults tend to be less violent and aggressive, more compassionate, and empathetic. So with this in mind, I'd like to explain how the insight of a young woman brought a level of awareness back to parents of the westernized culture. And I don't know if you can see the slide of Vimala?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so in the early 1970s, Vimala McClure left the U.S. to work in an orphanage in India, where she observed how the older children lovingly massaged babies. She was very impressed with how calm and well-adjusted the babies were, considering their physical conditions. On observing a young mother sitting on the ground massaging her own baby, Vimala envisioned a world in which babies from all cultures would receive nurturing touch. With this image in her heart, Vimala returned to the U.S. There she studied child development, infant growth. She became a parent and childbirth educator and created our program to instruct parents in infant massage and the instructor training program. So the idea of instructing parents in this way was a totally new concept, and she was really a pioneer in the true sense of the word. The massage techniques and strokes that McClure developed were based on Swedish massage, Indian massage, principles from both reflexology and yoga. Creating a simple yet beautiful routine, Vimala gave names to the strokes, and she created a special routine to assist babies suffering from colic. She developed a technique called touch relaxation. that could be used to help babies relax, and she developed a course for parents to learn to massage their babies. The Parent Instructor course was first introduced in 1976. So Vimala